all feeling about there being a season 6?
In the words of Channing Dungey, we are cautiously optimistic, which means very little.
And the cancel, is it the cancel bear?
Or cancel bears.
Someone was talking about cancel bears.
Didn't know about cancel bears, but evidently we're 4 out of 5.
We don't have as many,
or
we have as many as we want. Do you want more bears or less bears?
I think you want more bears.
We have some bears.
You guys know how that works. We're a little unclear.
I just
more
told
bears
we had
is
more
better.
bears is better. Yeah.
All right.
I'll say this: the crew always looks to us and says, like, "So what do you know?" And we always say, "As
we
much
don't
as you."
know.
So. We're ready for, in either situation, we're ready to go.
Do you have alternate scenarios? Like, when you know, will you end it one way, and if you are still uncertain, will you end it another way? Like,
no. I think that we have an ending we're sticking to, and that we think will be satisfying. And if there are more stories, there are always more stories to tell. And if we tell them, they will be after what happens.
Right.
So speaking about more stories, you guys, like, since the first season up until now, like, you've gone, like, now I feel like you're doing more like comic book story type arcs in the show, which I think is great. I easily one of the best comic book shows on TV. Now you're also, like, kind of segueing away from the movies. So how do you like reconcile what you guys are doing on the show versus what they're doing in the movies while trying not to break anything in between?
I think the big difference is, rather than worrying so much about following them plot-wise, because their stories have gotten so big and Infinity War scale, instead Jed said a minute ago, we didn't go into space until the movies went into space. And we didn't go into Ghost Rider and magic until after Doctor Strange. And so it's much more like we will follow in the jet streams of those, which open new worlds to us, and still try and tell our own stories, within them.
that said, are you guys finding any way this season to kind of dip into the Infinity War territory? Like, have you?
Yeah, I'd say that there's, we always dip. Yeah, it's part of being one universe. Is we have to, in order for you to feel that, their things have to echo into ours, and that being said, we are our own storyline now, and just as the movies stand on their own before they unite, that's how we try to approach it. We're much more interested in sort of our own mythos now. So it's not so much a tie-in as it's a reflection or a thematic reflection of the movies now.
Obviously, the season started on a very conspicuous note, quite about as big as the show has ever gotten. Or it has not about as big, and we've seen how things continue from there. As we move towards, I guess, the conclusion of this season, like, what kind of stuff should we be looking out for in terms of what's next and how the game continues to elevate in season 5?
Well, we have a puzzle that we're trying to solve this year. We saw an ending, and we're trying to prevent that ending. So
we're trying not to break the earth.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a big goal. It's a good goal.
So I think they're going to try really hard to not let that happen.
And within that, I think there's a lot of emotional relationships we've set up. We've got May and Coulson. We've got Fitz and Simmons. We've got Daisy and Mac and Yo-Yo. And so I think the strain all those relationships are going through for us are as big and can be as cataclysmic as what we're trying to do with plot. And trying to stick the landing with all those and satisfying ones.
We have time for one more question.
How important was it for you to have a wedding in episode 100?
It was very important to me. It's something that I think it's been in the back of our minds the entire run of the series. We knew eventually we would get them there. It's just how many obstacles would we put in front of that wedding. Yeah. But now it's here, and it doesn't mean that their relationship is all breezy from here on out.
No, it was nice to put some hope into the show.
Just a little bit of hope.
Yeah, and then to tear it away.
And then tear it all away again, as we do with Fitz and
Classic finishing.
Yeah.
I kind of broke last night.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Fitz had a bad moment there.
But their love is stronger than
his psychosis,
than time travel, than space travel. It'll probably get through his psychosis as well.
Great.
Thank you all so much.